Yo, what's going on, Lakers fans? This is Jonathan Hernandez of the Lakers Legacy Podcast. As you know, Lakers training camp is well underway, and the Lakers will be playing their first preseason game this Friday. But there was one thing during their first practice that particularly stood out to me. So before I dive into that one thing, please make sure to like this video, comment down below, and most importantly, hit subscribe. Alright, let's talk about what the big men were doing in the Lakers' first practice. Because check out this footage featuring Jackson Hayes, Christian Koloko, and Deandre Ayton shooting threes. Now, we all know how big of a role spacing plays in JJ Redick's system, and in order to make things really click, the ability for your big man to actually stretch the floor out beyond the three-point line is a huge asset. And while big men like Jackson Hayes and Christian Koloko have middlingly tried to shoot threes in the past, I'm actually not focusing too much on them. I'm more focused on Deandre Ayton shooting threes. Because out of all these big men, it's Deandre Ayton who's going to be out on the floor the most. And when you look at the fact that he's legitimately one of the best mid-range shooters in the NBA and has such great touch, it's not too hard to envision extending Deandre Ayton's range out to the three-point line. And as you can see from these clips, although his stance looks a bit awkward, his touch is very much there. Now, if we quickly look at his history shooting threes in his NBA career, in his first 7 years in the league, he only has a grand total of 28 threes made. 28 out of 122 threes attempted for a very porous 23%. Now, his best season came during the 2021-22 season with the Phoenix Suns when he hit 7 of 19 from 3 for 36.8%. The next year, he also made 7 threes, 7 of 24 for 29%, but other than those 2 years, he really wasn't taking too many threes at all. 3 of 13 his second year, 4 of 20 his third year, 1 of 10 in his first year with Portland, and then last season with the Blazers, he shot 6 of 32 from 3, only knocking down 18%. Now last year, he attempted the most amount of threes he ever had in his NBA career. Now the question is, will JJ Redick give Deandre Ayton the green light to shoot even more threes? And could this season be the first season he actually cracks 100 threes attempted? Because I do think, given his soft touch, given his good fluid mechanics on his jump shot, that if he just takes more threes, if he just has more reps, he should eventually at the very least round out to be a 32% three-point shooter. So out of 100 threes attempted, I think Deandre Ayton could realistically hit about 30 to 32 threes in a season. And while obviously we have seen Deandre Ayton space it out to 18 to 20 feet, I think it would benefit the Lakers much more to have him push back a little further to the 23 to 25 foot range beyond the three-point arc. And here's something to consider. Could we potentially see the evolution of DeAndre's game from being a mid-range shooter, a post player, a guy with good touch in the paint, to becoming more of a legitimate stretch 5 in the same vein as a Brook Lopez? Or is he not ready for that type of jump just yet? In these pick and rolls, do we need more force at the rim, or could we use some actual space to breathe from the three-point line? And maybe the answer is, why not both? But yeah, I'm not really guaranteeing anything. Again, this is just practice footage. We've seen DeAndre Jordan knock down 10 threes in a row during practice with no one guarding him. At the end of the day, I think this is just something we should continue to monitor, because I don't think DeAndre Ayton as the Lakers' new stretch 5 is beyond the realm of possibility. But what do you guys think? Do you think DeAndre Ayton should shoot more threes? Could he be a 3-and-D center for us? Or do you want him to focus on dominating the paint and continuing to be proficient in the mid-range? And should we just leave the stretch 5 stuff to guys like Maxi Kleber or insert X player that we trade for? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to like this video and most importantly hit subscribe. Also, mash that hype button. I appreciate you guys. This has been Jonathan Hernandez of the Lakers Legacy Podcast, and I will catch you guys next time. Peace.